Hi there. Every election cycle is different. You can remember 2007, 2008, it was very volatile. But uncertainty is always common before elections. In year 2022, we saw fear-driven sales in the Nairobi Stock Exchange. People are selling, then low volumes, investors just staying on the sidelines just to wait and see what will happen. And that can happen again, by the way. And not necessarily that because companies' fundamentals are bad, no, but just because investors hate uncertainty. Markets usually price in fear before elections, even during that election period, and then after that, it will recover after clarity. So expect the same. What happened in 2022, it can happen again next year. So what are the impact on the short-term traders? Short-term traders, you expect volatility, then there will be maybe slow sessions, sudden price swings in case there is any news in the headline. The other thing, because people are on the sidelines just watching what happens, they are waiting and see what will happen. You can expect liquidity to dry up. The other time I talked about liquidity, how many people are willing to buy and how many people are willing to sell. So you can expect during this period liquidity to go down. And political headlines, by the way, they really move prices during that time. Not fundamentals, it's political headlines in the short run. So for short-term investors during that time, expect the prices to move. Not that there is any news about the company, just because of the political headlines that are flashing on our TVs, in the social media, they are going to move the prices. What about the long-term investors? In fact, for long-term investors like you and me, that is when you get fundamentally strong stocks on discounts. It has been known historically that elections create discounts on fundamentally strong companies during that time. That is the time to accumulate and buy good stocks at discount. Historically, market stabilizes after elections, regardless of who wins. So why not accumulate and buy those good stocks at that time? You buy the dip. The other thing, for long-term investors, this period favors accumulation, as I have said. It's not the time to do panic selling just because a share you bought, maybe assume Safaricom you bought at 34, now it's at 20, you start panic selling. No, that's the time to accumulate, to bring down your buying price, to average down. So, in fact, for me, I'll have kept aside money. Either I'll have put it in my CDS account under my broker, or it will be in my M-Pesa. As people are glued to the TV, watching who wins, those political headlines. I'll be glued to Nairobi Stock Exchange, checking for all those discounts and buying them and accumulating them. So it will be more of an accumulation stage for me, because I know I'm going to get those good stocks at a discount. And the other thing, elections mainly test your patience, not just your money. For short-term traders, the key is to be careful. Trade only liquid stocks. Manage how much you commit and avoid rushing into decisions based on political noise. For long-term investors like me, the focus should be on strong business and accumulating. Remember, our strategy will be to focus on quality businesses with strong cash flows and consistent dividend payers. Remember, patience beats panic selling. For the top 10 Kenyan stocks to watch, if you have been here long enough, I've been saying concentrate on quality, strong, fundamentally strong companies. That has been what I've been preaching all through, and hold them for long term. That's when you gain wealth. That's the time you're able to build wealth. But if you still need those 10 bests, my number is in the bio. You can WhatsApp me. We can arrange for a meetup online. I can be able to advise you better depending on my experience. Not that I'm a financial advisor, and I charge for that. Thank you.